give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
Renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it will take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for another evening of COD here on the Passion Pit. I am your host, the Real Invictus, aka Nick, and we are joined back into another zoned out gaming league matchup here in the open division. Winners round number 3. Both teams moving on towards that better side of the bracket, but tonight one of them will get knocked down into the loser side of the bracket. It's a hard run when you do get knocked into that loser side of the bracket. It can be very difficult, but ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and look at our team lineups for tonight. First, for the side of FORTIFI Shadow, it's going to be Evolve, Nexu, Wiesel, and FIFA. And for the side of TEC, it's Alo, Zinc, Emperor, and Porsche starting for that roster. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have an interesting kind of a map set here as we head into it. We're going to start talking about map number 1, an exposure hardpoint to start us off. And really, ladies and gentlemen, you want to see something come out of the ARs in this one. Not as close as engagement, maybe a little bit more close engagement when we get onto those hills for the SMGs. But again, we want to see the ARs play strategically sound, and hopefully they can do so for both sides. Map number 1, exposure. You can see we're doing that flyover. Your P1 going to be starting right in the middle here from both sides. It's a hard break to get onto this hill. It's even harder to try to find the kills in concession early. And then, we head to this P2 side. You can see it on the overview flyover as well. It's going to be that tank position. Number 3 going back into this window room, and number 4 going back into that other side of the map. We'll see it in just a couple seconds in the flyover. And then P5 is going to be on the big side of dirt. It's a harder hill to break onto. You definitely need that P3, P4, even P5 time. P5 is a little bit more of jostling for position. But if we look down our map set here, exposure starting us off, then we head to Colossus S&D, which can be anybody's map. Very close engagement S&D map. The sites are, a little bit harder to get onto for both of them. One is a little bit more favorable for the offensive side here. The same thing goes to when we head to our map number 3, Den. It is going to be overload, so expect the teams to try to score the most on their side and try to find something that will go their way. Den, you want to be on that favorable side to start off, try to get that early lead, and then kind of coast it on the opposite side and try to, park the bus strat if you can. And then we go to map number 4. It's going to be a Scar S&D if we get there. Another AR heavy map. SMG's really not being played as much on that map. You have to be able to run the AR in the game mode, especially on Scar. Some of these maps require that 4 AR setup, that 3 AR setup, and Scar is definitely one of them. And then we head to map number 5, which is going to be Exposure, another interesting S&D map, like I said before, with the Colossus, one of the sides being a little bit more favorable here on the Exposure as well. But we have to get there first, ladies and gentlemen, and it is going to be a very interesting set here between 2 high-caliber teams, FORTIFI Shadow and TEC. So, again, we'll see how they play, what kind of pressure they can apply on the other side of the roster. We'll see how they elect to play off of each other as well. And you also need to remember to try to get involved into our YouTube and into the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys. If you go ahead and get involved into those, you can get into our Discord and start there if you're trying to find us as a casters. That is definitely a crucial place for you to go and get our information. Sometimes it's hard to answer the DMs when you're at work all the time. So definitely a place where you can reach out to us a little bit more consistently and talk to us about what your match set is going to look like, the payment stuff, all of that stuff to get through with casting those matches. We appreciate you guys as always. If you do decide to go and do so, the YouTube is going to be the VOD channel as well, where you can watch back your matches. One of those things that we talk about here for the side of FORTIFI Shadow. They've looked dominant so far in the bracket, but so has the side of TEC. And that's really the question here. Who is going to be the better team? Is FORTIFI Shadow going to show up and absolutely dominant like they have been in previous sets? Or will it be the side of TEC that is going to, put a nail in the coffin, throw a wrench in the plans of the side of FORTIFI Shadow as well? But again, losing this match isn't the end of the world for both of our teams. They still stay in the loser side of the bracket if they do lose this match. You want to stay on that winner side, but at the same time, you're not going to be able to win every single match. And we'll see who decides to take this one in a couple minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to ask a couple questions for Prod. How many we have in the lobby? We have 6 people in the lobby. We're still waiting on 2. I'm going to send you guys to a quick break, let you listen to some music so you don't have to just constantly hear me prattle about the set that we're about to see. But ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet, make sure you go get some popcorn, you go get a snack, something to drink. We appreciate you guys as always for joining in to the 7 souls that are here. Hit me up with a chat. What do you think is going to happen in map number 1? We'll see you in just a couple seconds. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back and ready to go with the match so far. We are going to be joined up into this one. FORTIFI Shadow going to be starting off on the better side here in the hardpoint, and they do have control of P1 to start us off. The kills already coming in through for 1v1 trades going on as Porsche does go down, and so does Emperor. And again, this side of TEC need to try to find these kills, but it is the side of FORTIFI and they are just absolutely ripping off the rip here as Vissel is already making a play at it. Can't get onto the hill time here for very much, but a back and forth. Nexus and FIFA do combine for 2. And again, this is what you want to see out of the side of FORTIFI Shadow. You want to see them be dominant in early game here. And again, we'll see how they do elect to play this rotational battle with only about 13 seconds left to play. And there is going to be that dwindle of time that they need to try to fight onto this P2 side. They are going to get cleared out on the P1 side as Vissel collects another one. It's 24 to 5 right now, but the time now going back to the side of TEC here. They're going to get wrapped out of the hill as Nexu able to connect onto a big one. Emperor gets one into the middle of the map, and so does Low, as again, these sides for TEC need to try to fight onto this hill as fast as possible. Not really working out to their style of play right now. They are playing more of the style that, you know, the side of FORTIFI Shadow wants them to play, and so far so good from FORTIFI Shadows. They combine for another big 2-piece and a FIFA in the middle of the map, connecting onto a big one. As he gets one for his side, he needs to try to find these rotational kills because this rotation battle is going to be happening here. You want to see someone from the side of TEC try to pop out and just not hit this from the front. But right now, they are just electing to play it from the front, and FIFA with another one. But the trade out does come in. Evolve gets one. And again, make it another one for Evolve. That's going to be 3 on the kill board. 1 for Vessel as well. So again, Evolve just dipping and diving across the map as he connects another one as well before he finally goes down. There you have it. The rotation looking very crisp from the side of FORTIFI Shadow. And right now, we're going to head into a quick listen-in with the side of FORTIFI Shadow as they have a ginormous lead headed into this Piece 3 side, which can be a money hill if you try to make it so. Let's head into that listen-in.
Bravo, my friend.
I got Zig, I got Zig.
I'm a bullet. I'm a bullet. 2 bottom. 2 bottom.
I got it.
One more bottom. In your town.
Child man.
Oh, weak.
Take her out.
Yeah, we can take a route.
Another one close to town. He's like pillar town.
Move to there. I got you.
He got me on old.
Top window.
One's low ring.
Weak top window.
I'm cruising from old. Cruising from old.
Spawn in the back. I'm playing all the way in the back.
1 P5. Last
done.
1 P5.
Can you kill him?
P1. He went bottom.
Blocking
Bottom P3. I'm pitching your P2. I'm pitching for P2.
Okay.
Top ring.
Bring, and then 2 front. Back. 2 ahead of the
weak.
back.
On time. 3 on time.
No.
Try to go in the back. Fuck the hill.
Hang in front of the
Yeah, go ahead.
And there you have it, the listening coming in from the side of FORTIFI Shadow. Very cool, calm, and collective so far for their side. And it is the side of TEC, though, that are able to break into the hill late into this one. They have the time for now. We'll see if they can hold down the rotates as well here for the next hill as we head to a P5. And it is Zinc that's able to connect onto a huge kill. He's not had a great start in this one off the rip, but he's trying to come back alive for his side. And he's going to get taken down into the middle of the map, and it is Low E that's able to connect onto that kill as well. And really, not a great start for either side. It is going to be another cruise missile coming out for the opposite side, and we'll see what they can do into the middle of the map. They have the hill time, and they're trying to collect back into it. Now let's head over to a listen-in with the side of TEC as they have this hill time on P5. They need to just hold this down as long as possible.
Evolve it, holding it over him.
Yeah, 2 y'all hit mid. Hit the front.
Alright.
Close on you, TJ. Yo, black box, under ring, bottom ring, black box right now.
Okay, got me.
Bro, he's laying down their backside statue. Get P1.
Yeah,
bro.
Vessel.
They have P1. There's 2 P1, 2 or 3.
Black box is 1, bro.
Oh my god, I fucking. Dead. Front P1 and then fucking
long,
dirt. Two old. Last two old. They're gonna be hopping
I'm
up.
watching black box jump up.
Vessel dead.
I'm dirt. I'm spawning dirt.
Is that black box?
Look mid. A-bomb.
Black box dead. Black box dead. P3 crate. I got time.
Every top window.
Dead crate.
Nice.
Dead.
Yeah.
One more mid.
Nice, he TK'd.
You TK'd on time.
I have mid long.
P3 window.
Top window. Yo, oh my god. Top window, mid long, bro.
Dirt,
Two front.
A-bomb dead. Dirt.
Yo, next long. Next is long.
Nurse coming up. A-bomb.
And you heard it there, a little bit more of, you know, the comms not sounding the greatest for Tech there. But again, they look all right in this one, headed into the second rotation of hills. They need to try to find some kills that go their way. And so far, not so good, as it is a full almost 50 for the side of Fortified Shadow headed into this P2 side. This is where the side of Tech got a lot of their time in the last rotation of hills. They want to try to get it here again, but they need to find this time early and often. They cannot get traded out onto the hills, and Emperor making a strong case for himself to try to keep his team alive as Low does pick up one into the back of the map, and Vessel finally slowing down the pace, just, you know, playing to his style. He's going to get chowed out, though, from the back side of P3, and so far, so good for the side of Tech. As they do try to find the kills, the hill does get broken, but one-for-one trade-outs is not what you need right now if you're the side of Tech. You just need to get onto this hill. They are going to be spawning on the other side now. They do not have favorable spawns headed into this P3 rotation, as it is dwindling away. That scoreline has been cut down very short here for the side of Tech, as Low E combines for another two-piece with Emperor. That's going to be a 4 dead and no one home onto the backside for Fortified Shadow. They did not get a lot of good time here. If you are the side of Tech, you really need to hold down this P3 side. This is where a lot of your time can get, you know, jumbled up at, as Vessel already trying to make a play into the back of his teammates die in the front. So now they're spawning in the back. And again, this does not look like a hill that's going to be favoring the side of Tech, as they lose the spawn here late into the rotation. And this is not what you need, as FIFA does get taken care of. And it is going to be Emperor trying to make a play from the top window. And his teammate is going to jump at the same time in Porsche, and that's not going to do it, as Low E does connect onto one into the bottom part of the hill. But again, the back of the map, front of the map is going to be questions asked. And again, through the wall, on the wall bang there is going to help out the side of Tech. They just need to clear this hill and push through the back, as they do have the spots, but Low E is being everything for his side right now, as he collects a big two-piece to break open this hill. And this is still an even scoreline, ladies and gentlemen. You need to pay attention. This does not look like it's going to be as far as a finish as we thought it was going to be. 193 to 139 as we head to the rotations to P4. And this is where the side of Tech really lost the rotation again on this side. We saw it in that P3. We'll see maybe if they can hold down this hill. The breaking power of the side of Fortify Esports has been, Fortified Shadow, I do apologize there, has been very strong, as Evolve connects onto another big two-piece in the back. Fortify looking to try to break the hill, and they do so, as it is going to be another 3 dead for Fortify. Only Low E left up into the back of the map, and Evolve is going on a hunting party, but he can't find the kill. And it is still Low E in the back on a 3 streak now. He's going to get full HP regen, and he's going to connect another one into the deep spawn. This is another really good potential for the break for the side of Tech. They just need to find these kills, and it does not happen, and the spawn does not flip out. You see the hill time right now for the side of Fortified Shadow. You can just tell that these guys know what they need to do. They need to stay in the hill. Evolve really the only one not past a minute in hill time already. And we'll see what they can do headed into this next one. FIFA trying to find something going their way, but nothing, as they get shut down into the middle of the map. 21 and 20 now for that young man, as Low E is holding down this point. He's beaming to 27 and 21. He was on a slow start, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, and now he starts to beam back out. But Emperor able to trade those kills out as well, does finally get traded out himself. Hill time still not favoring really anybody. As I say that, though, the side of Fortify Esports does get onto it. This flank play coming on through, but it's Evolve, Vessel, and Nexu that combine for those 4 kills to wipe the hill time out. And that is probably going to spell the end for the side of Tech. But the map, you do fall off the map if you're Vessel, And FIFA, though, just some impeccable tracking as he connects another one, looking for a 4-piece of his own as he collects all 4 into the middle of the map, looking very strong to take map number 1, and they do so as a huge scoreline goes out for the side of FORTIFI Shadow. 250 to 164, almost 100-point clubbing this team, but it does not go your way if you're the side of TEC. Maybe bouncing back in the S&D is what you can do. And you saw the play from Porsche. He had a huge one here in the P3, but they get rebroken early into this. It's a very hard retake afterwards. Just some of the hills really didn't go your way. You got spawn flipped out in weird positions. It really just didn't look that good, as we did not get any predictions in. So make sure you guys, if you're in the chat, you go vote into those predictions. We appreciate you guys as always, but we head to map number 2, ladies and gentlemen, where we're going to see a Colossus S&D, a very, very interesting map in my personal opinion. One side being a little bit more favorable than the other one here on the S&D as well. So again, we'll see how these two teams play it out and what they can do to try to fight back. If you're the side of TEC, you really need this map to keep yourself alive in it. But we will see what happens here. I do believe maybe that we are going to get a reset of the lobby. So we'll see what happens here in a couple minutes. Production, can I get a confirmation if we're getting a reset or not? Okay, we are going to be getting a reset here, ladies and gentlemen, and Zombie in the map, making sure you guys keep updated into what the scoreline looks like. 1-0 right now for FORTIFI Esports, and we head into a map number 2, which is going to be Colossus. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head to a quick break here as we do have a reset of the lobby. We appreciate you guys as always for joining up. We'll be back in just a couple seconds with Colossus map number 2.
The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people, and so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men, with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason.
renowned physicist Stephen Hawking has made a statement about artificial intelligence, basically warning us that could lead to the end of mankind. It's very complex algorithm of artificial intelligence, and they got onto the subject of it, and here's what he had to say about it.
Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it will take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you as always for joining back with us and it is going to be the side. We got some mix-ups here at the top. That is not the logos for the sides, but it is all right. We do head into this one hanging on. The production having a little bit of issue maybe. I'm not sure. You have D ink up there. There's the logos on the mini map, on the little screen on the scoreboard. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you look at what's going on the actual scoreboard here. It is the side of Fortified Shadow that's only knocked down to one player. Low E and Porsche trying to make a play here. It is going to be TEC that is going to have the bomb play here, but Nexu very close to this site. He may have read this. He's going to be able to chow out one for free, as Low E does get the call outs from his teammates as well, as Nexu now in the clutch for his side. 2v1 was the count when we started this round out. The play is coming through the back of the map, and Low E able to win it. As that is going to be the first round here for TEC. They take that 1-0 lead. Bouncing back from map number 1. And he starts 2-0 as well. Definitely what you want to see from the side of Fortify Shadow. We will head into this next round, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll see how the side plays here. It is going to be TEC's defensive side now. We'll see how they, continue to pull out that lead a little bit more. But we'll see the middle of the map plays come on through. It is going to be a fight over this middle statue position. Like I said before, that one site is a little bit more favorable for the teams, B being a little bit harder to get into, as Wiesel does watch his teammate Evolve go down, but Nexu able to get one. It is going to be another chow here from the side of TEC. And again, this round starts to slow down as the bomb does get re-picked up. I do believe there is a route maybe for this team to head out to this B side, but the bomb does down again, and Nexu does get dropped, and that bomb is in a very precarious situation now, as there is 2 players from the side of Fortified Shadow going to be able to TEC here, going to be able to rotate, but Wiesel able to collect one, now in the 2v2. He knows where these players are, going to be able to take the spot out, now left in a 1v1, it's FIFA, and he's not able to win it. TEC take another round in the S&D here, 2-0 start for them. Prod doing work on the fly. We appreciate Dre as always. That scoreboard should be fixed for you now, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate you guys being patient for us. And as we head into this next round, it is going to be back on the side of Fortified's defensive side. We'll see what they can do headed into this next round. But TEC having a great start here in the search and destroy. This is looking like they could probably bounce this back and at least take us to a map number 4. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, you see the play coming through. It's a 2-2 split for the side of Fortify. The information given over early is telling Fortify they might be going back to this B site. As a nade does come in, it lands off the map, unfortunately. Wiesel does connect, but gets tagged down to 19 HP. And that's not the chow you want to take here. As Low E 4-1 start. His teammate, though, on a donut cam right now, and so is FIFA. He's trying to not take these chows a little too aggressively, as Evolve does get the spot out onto one. As his site has been rotated back onto. Porsche now trying to find something to go his way, or a first blood for the side of TEC to try to get this back in their favor. And he's not going to be able to. Wiesel gets that kill and collects his play back, but Evolve gets one. But OD now left up in the 1v2, can't get anything done, and that will be on the other side for the side of Fortify. They take a round now. As they collect on to a big round. They needed that one to keep themselves alive in the S&D, ladies and gentlemen. So we head into the next round. It's going to be Fortified Shadow's offensive side now. as they are going to be FIFA, going to be on that donut cam. He had an opportunity to get a kill, but you see the donuts getting thrown at him right now. Maybe not what he wants for himself in this S&D as well. We'll see what he can do headed into the next round. Let's stay on his POV as he needs to get a kill here for the side of Fortified Shadow, and they can try to play something to their strengths. They are electing to try to go to this B side. That being through the middle of the map is going to be detected. As they do spot out one player. Now the stun's going out. Nade's going to be answered back from the side of Fortified Shadow. The round starts to slow down. Low E taking the chow from this inside position. He's shot down as well, as it is going to be a 4v2 now. Nexu still has bomb. FIFA still can't get a kill on the board for his side as Low E connects onto another one. Bomb going to be down, and it is going to be a tech round again. As they collect onto it. Huge round for Tech. They needed that one in the books for them. Now up 2 rounds. They're playing to their strengths here in this map. They did not in map number 1. And the S&D looking very strong for Tech. You see the scoreboard coming up as well, ladies and gentlemen, at 250 to 164. Scoreline was your first map. It did not favor the side of Tech, but they are bouncing back in the S&D. We'll see if they can continue with the prowess they have on the map so far. It is going to be their offensive side again. They had a little bit of snag up in the offense, maybe playing a little bit too passive in the last round. We'll see what they can do here as the nades do go out. Nothing connects onto it. And it's going to be Low E in this top P1 position. Nexu able to get one. Can he get any more? He cannot, as the trade does come out instantly. But it is going to be Low E that does go out down into the top part of the map. Bomb trying to get pushed over here to the other site. And that's what's going to happen is number 1 Porsche making a full wrap behind them into this A site. He does clear that first one. And that's going to be a 2 dead. Now left up in the 2v1. Going to be 1 player from the side of Fortify. Shots go in for Emperor. He needs to find this kill as the pistol shots connect as well. Again, it is going to be the side of Tech taking another round. 4-1 start here for their side. And also, the donut cam has to come out when someone's on 0, man. I'm sorry. It's no hate. It's just, you know, sometimes we show that and then they are able to get like a 3-piece or something crazy. Unfortunately, it is, you know, no donut cam now. FIFA now on 2 kills, so we don't have to throw up the donuts anymore as we head back over to Fortify's offensive side. They're playing a little bit lackluster here. Not really what they want probably from this S&D. You know, they take map number 1. They want to try to keep continuing with the roll pressure that they have. But right now, it's just not working. As the stun does connect onto it, you see them electing to play out this A site as the nades do go out. Bomb going to be going down here for Evolve. They do have protection around him to try to keep him from this, but Emperor pops out through the middle of the map. And again, the kills go the way of Tech. Left in the 2v3 is Vessel and Nexu as, oh my god, Porsche with a huge one there. Collects on to 3. And that's going to be another round for their side as Tech take it 5-1 now, looking to try to continue putting up numbers in this map. It's a 5-1, looking to try to wrap it up with a bow here in the next round. They are on map point. As these kills look insane from the side of Porsche. Just everyone one shot there. He's able to win the chows as well. We'll see what he can continue to do in this next round. Tech having a great start here. They need to finish it out here and take a dominant win over a side of Fortified Shadow. And it is going to be their offensive side. They have looked a little bit stronger on this side, except for that one round where they did just, not really pace the play as much as they have been. See, the side of Tech really likes to play these very slow. Elect to give over information, maybe, but the information needs to be given over back from the other side. And that's what they're doing. They're playing these chows like in the 2v1s, as Emperor does get one. Low E does fall, though. for the side. So instant trade outs do happen for both sides. 3v3 headed into this one with 125 left to play in the round. The bomb still not really pushed up into the map. It's Zink with the bomb on his back. As the chow through the middle of the map does happen. One kill comes in. Both teams chowing as the last one going to be behind. And it is not going to go the way of Fortified Shadow. They do not win another round. It's a 6-1 scoreline here for the side of TEC. We are tied up at ones now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll definitely see that map number 4. But really, we have to see some respawn come out of the side of TEC. They looked a little bit lackluster in that first respawn game mode, but we head into what could be an interesting map here as well, ladies and gentlemen, as the scoreboard will play up for you first. We'll go back into it. We'll head to a Den overload. You know, one side being a little bit more favorable on this map, you need to have a good start on that good side, or it could spell the end early for your side. You know, we saw the strategies coming out for TEC. They were very, very good in the S&D, as you saw, a 6-1 scoreline. Den overload going to be another interesting one where we have to figure something out for these sides. You know, the respawn game mode with a little bit of the strategy play, how to pace the play. And, you know, we saw it from TEC. They were playing very passive almost in the S&D, allowing the side of Fortified Shadow to make the first mistake, and they, you know, capitalized on it. And I want to see the same kind of play when we head into Den overload as well from them, to continue trying to, you know, make a series out of this match so far for both teams. Map 1 dominant for Fortified Shadow, map 2 dominant for the side of TEC. So we are very, very split up, headed into map number 3. We'll see how that goes here in a couple minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe we're getting another reset of the lobby. I'm not sure on that. We are going to get new reset. It's going to be just a couple minutes before we get everyone in. So we're going to take another quick break. I do apologize. These guys just want to make sure that they have the best winning potential for their side. So we are switching hosts every map. We do appreciate you guys for coming in. And we do have predictions going out for the next map. Make sure you get involved into those as well. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining. We'll be back in just a couple seconds with map number 3, Den overload. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we have another one. Thank you, appreciate it. As we do have it going here for the side of Fortified Shadow and TEC, as we head into what could be another round win here for the side of Fortified. They have been dominant in their respawn so far, but it is going to be the first capture zone that's going to be picked up by the side of Fortified. Technically, they are on the better side here in this one. The points have been moved, have been pushed into different positions. So again, a little bit of the better side here for the side of Fortify, but they need to play the second wave of kills as a middle chow is going to be coming in quick. And again, we'll try to see if something goes their way. Evolve going to be playing a kill as FIFA does connect onto 2. And again, he still has Vessel with that capture zone on his back. And really, the kills haven't went the way of TEC early into this one. You can see the Donut Cam coming up for Zink as well. But right now, it's early into this map, and we need to just see how he plays this out. It's a Donut Cam. Prod's just giving it to him tonight, letting him know they don't have any kills. As he goes 0-3 again, dropping down as Emperor collects onto a big 3-piece. Evolve now into the back of the map, trying to hold down this play. As the zone has not been picked back up, and it's going to be reset into the middle of the map, as it is the side of TEC having a slow start here in the second respawn mode. Emperor, though, 7-2 right now as he does finally fall, making him 7-3. They need to try to play out these plays into the top map, and Elo and Low can't get anything going. FIFA now pushing up into this point, able to get one, his teammate able to get the next one, and the first point gonna get captured here by the side of Fortified Shadow. And again, Low E connecting onto that back play kill onto FIFA. This next point going over to P3, the neutral's capture zone. We'll see something happen here for each side, as Evolve is going to be trying to play his angles and his corners. Again, FIFA turning and burning onto one there. Able to get that kill. Can't get the one onto Emperor into the middle of the map. Next to able to get another one. Back and forth so far. It is playing out here for the side of Fortify. They need to find something going their way, as TEC already in for another capture. And there is no one home for TEC. I mean, Fortify in with another capture. Is no one home for TEC, as Nexu trying to make the play happen again. He's just giving it to us tonight, chat. He's just letting us know we are messing up. And another one coming in. But let's head into a quick listen-in with the side of Fortified Shadow as they are 2-0 up, trying to make it a third capture here for their side.
We're fine. 20 minutes after this.
Dead. One more back dojo.
You're right.
Yeah, they're
One on it. One on it. One mid cut. One on it. One bottom bind.
Got two mid cut.
And one server going mid.
Mid cut's weak. Mid cut's weak. There's two though. It's wrap right. One's our server.
Broken. One top up broken.
Oh, one shot mid cut. Nice.
Weak.
Mid cut. Couches. Mid cut and broken. Two pushing two couches.
Oh wow. Yeah, they're going there. One's playing couches deep.
Going left.
Good stuff.
One's couches. Gotta grab it.
Just dead.
Like right there.
What's our back road?
Run away from that shit. Come right. Push up right.
Going right.
No, just get mid control.
Mid cut.
They're dead.
I'm just gonna play.
We cut one our side.
I'm wrapping it back B.
Bottom
One
dead.
bullet there front lobby. He's in server now.
Back B.
Up there.
Outer.
Two on B. One in the
shot.
window. I'm one shot as well. Gotta watch our flank here.
One bullet in.
Oh, two lobby, going to computers. Two.
Behind computers.
Out of roofs. He's on it.
Try to get mid
Half
control.
MP. Good go.
Mid. I knew it. Push our
I'll pick your
couches.
flank. Go.
Be back to our spawn. Dead.
It could be in computer.
Yeah, computers.
Computer's a
Dead.
one shot.
Spawn.
Dragon one shot. Challenge
Dead.
people.
Oh, gonna be there.
Gotcha.
That's
My
on me.
fault. That's on me.
And another one coming in. The halftime not being enacted here by Fortified Shadow. Still in touching distance is the side of TEC. Can they get one in the late half of this one? FIFA making a play, but Low E just running this out and is able to get that score late into this one. able to get his team on the board at least as halftime does get enacted again. We appreciate you guys for joining in, those 18 to 16 souls that have been in the chat here from the beginning. We appreciate you. If you're just joining in, we are tied at a 1-1 score line here. Fortified Shadow able to take the first respawn mode in hardpoint in a 250 to 168 affair, and then on the other side, TEC able to take it back 6-1 in the S&D. But right now, it looks like FORTIFI a little bit more dominant in this respawn game mode. We'll see what can happen here as we head into this next round, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be the side of TEC, who are on the better scoring side here for their offense. So we'll see if they can try to get something going as the first kills do come through. 1-for-1 trades going out as a pinstripe kill feed does get enacted, and FIFA able to get the last one there for the side of TEC as they do capture the zone, looking to try to make a dominant play into it. We'll see how that goes and how the chains are going to be elected to be played out. As this middle of the map play not going to work out for the side of Fortified Shadow. And again, this is where you want to see them try to find something. If you're TEC, you're only down 2 points. You have a lot of time to play with. You need to probably pressure this side out and try to get something going if you're going your way. And again, kills do not happen. Fortified Shadow able to collect a big 2-piece, but the point still being held by the side of TEC for now. They just need to play the respawns here. As a kill for FIFA doesn't happen into the back. The punch shot does come on through as another 2 dead here for the side. And it is not going to work out as they do drop the point again. Zinc not able to get anywhere closer to that position to score, as it is going to be the push-up now for the side of Fortified Shadow. It's a 3-1 scoreline still. But again, it is going to be another 3 dead. Make it all 4 as Porsche is able to connect onto a big 3-piece. He needs to replay these spawns as fast as possible. Low E able to get 1. Can they get any more? And it is not going to go their way late into this one, as Vistel able to collect onto a big 3-piece. His teammate wiping them out as well. FIFA getting that last one. And another kill trying to come in. The back and forth has happened so far in this round, and the scoring ability now for the side of FORTIFI looking to go in, and they're able to get it as another score comes in for the side of FORTIFI. Now 4-1, up 3 points. This is not what you want to see if you're a TEC fan, because they are going to be trying to play back into it. A back and forth still has been the prescription of this round so far. And the offensive side of TEC have not been very good. They need to try to find these kills fast, and they're not going to be able to, as Nexu combines for a big 2-piece. Make it a 3 dead here for the side of Fortified Shadow. Last one up close. Can't get anything done except for 1 kill. Trying to get the zone capture back onto, as a flank route is going to be coming in. He just plays the park the bus strat, I do believe. As it is going to be a back-of-the-map play, though, from Zinc, as he has all of the pressure here with his teammates, and that capture able to go in. Another one going for the side of TEC. Now 4-2 here. Evolve, though, in your spawn, but for the side of TEC, you now have no one in their spawn, as Evolve does get taken care of. Zinc able to find something. As the kills from the outer side of Dojo need to happen here for Low E. He's 17-17. Not the greatest to start. FIFA going to be falling off the map, unfortunately, as the wrap does come on through. Do they read this play, though? That is the question. I do not believe so, as right now it is going to be only 1 player left up into the side of FORTIFI, and now only 1 point down. If you're the side of TEC, you need to try to chain this as fast as possible. But we head back to a P1, which has been the bane of your existence so far into the series. And so far, so good. As I say that, it is going to be a 3 dead again. And it's going to be only 1 left up. And oh my goodness, Imper with the shots coming on through. And that's going to not tie it up. They stop him at the goal line, but his teammates able to score there. Now tied at 4s. Now the chain looking to come in from this P2 side as Low E has full pressure up into the back spawn of the side of FORTIFI. They are looking to chain these hills back to back to back. And so far, not so good as they go 3 dead. And now it's on FORTIFI. Can they find any kind of inkling of a score? And it's FIFA with some nasty shots into the middle of the map. Some team shots definitely coming through as Porsche does get 2 again. This is what you want to see if you're the side of TEC. You played well so far, and you've able to bring yourself back 3 scores down. But it is the side of FORTIFI that have this late into the point. You just need to play these kills as fast as possible, but the nade kills do go out, and I do believe this is going to be an elect to play it slow. As I say that, though, this might be the score here, but the defensive stop comes on through for the side of FORTIFI. You need to try to find this one, and you do so with 3 seconds left on the clock. That will do it, ladies and gentlemen. FORTIFI Shadow take map number 3 in a 5-4 scoreline. Absolute heroics coming out at the end for both sides, but it's FORTIFI that take the slight edge in the late half of this one. Interesting map. Like I said, it was hard to score on the one side. Only 2 points coming out from the side of FORTIFI on this other side. It was a big chain coming out of the side of TEC. Unfortunately, they do drop another map here. Now we're tied. Now the side of FORTIFI up 2-1 as we head into another S&D map. This is where I want to see the ARs fry, ladies and gentlemen. Scar Hardpoint has been an SMG's nightmare, and we'll see how those plays come on through. We'll see if the SMGs do get played up. But, we've seen teams play 4 ARs, play 3 ARs even, right? So we know this is an AR map, and you have to be able to play both guns. But as we head into map number 4, we need to see an inkling of success here for the side of TEC in the respawn game mode. Yes, they had really good success on the last one, but you look at the hardpoint scoreline, it was not very well. They did not do well in the first map. Maybe they just, didn't like the map at the end of the day. And again, it's just one of those things that we're waiting to see what happens. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing another lobby switch. And I'm sorry about it, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you guys as always for joining up. You know how it is. These teams want to play on the best of their abilities. FORTIFI able to get one, and it is, able to score back onto it. We head into, like I said before, a Scar Hardpoint where the ARs need to start beaming here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see if they can do so, and we'll be back in just a couple seconds with that next map number 4, Scarred Hardpoint. See you then. one so far. Both teams playing back and forth. The pressure has been very heavy, but this man on your screen starts 5-1 on a 3 streak right now. And another W for Clam. If you can show here, love to him as he gives him a time sub as well. Appreciate you as always, man, for that. As another one comes on through, we'll see what happens for the side of FORTIFI. They are going to try to pressure up, and right now it is the side of TEC that have the better side of spawns here, but it's a 2-for-2 trade, make it 3 dead now here for TEC, and they need to find these kills early, headed into this P2 side, and right now it has been abysmal in the respawn game mode for TEC. And it is a 34-3 scoreline right now, and it's just the pace of play. Like we talked about in map number 1, these flanks that are being unread, these routes that are not being seen from the side of FORTIFI need to be started to pick up. They are a little bit messy on that. They're going to allow a team like the side of TEC to bring themselves back into this one as the contest does come on through, and the time does get back onto it. It's going to be the side of TEC here for the time being. They do get traded out. And again, the kill still going in favor of the side of FORTIFI as some crazy damage coming in, though, as we head to a rotation for this next hill. 44-16, really not the scoreline you want to see if you're a TEC fan. So again, something going on in the music department. We have the mod saying it's too high. We have the rest of the chat said turning it up. I don't know what to do anymore, chat. We appreciate you as always for giving us some feedback, though. Thank you very much. And again, we'll see what happens here when we go into this next one, as FIFA able to collect on some big kills. He is 9-4, but next 15-4 for him to start off this map number 3. This has really been the guy that's been everything right now for their side. And like I said, AR in hand, the ARs are going to be dominant, and so far they are being dominant and a little bit more, if you will, for the side of FORTIFI. They look to try to find something here as nothing goes their way. TEC needs to get into this hill time for the last little bit of it. They do have the spawns for P4, but you see the routes happening from number 4. It's 8-5, just holding back onto time right now, just playing the spawn as much as possible. Number 4 here, though, and Nexu trying to make a play onto it. Gonna clear his top, and he gets one. Can he get any more, though? As he does not get traded out. And again, Nexu and Vessel able to collect onto big 2-piece. Nexu can't get any more, but his teammate there for the help. As Zinc goes down as well, and the spawns do flip out. That's going to be a solid 3 dead, and make it an interesting one here, as they do get back into this time. It is a back and forth so far. But let's head into a listen-in with the side of FORTIFI Shadow, as they are dominant into this map early, but they're only up about 60 points-ish. So let's head into that listen-in with him.
One at a time. He's one shot. He's laying behind the table.
Good bump.
Bump, go.
Went to P2.
And dead.
Back left.
I'll get him.
Half HP. Oh, wow.
Dead.
Play your life, P2.
I'm half health. He's close right.
Top green.
Top green.
Fog, top green.
Shut him in.
Watching me.
Top green dead.
I'm done.
Top green dead. One time. One more top green. Last one top green.
Green done.
Also.
Two in the back.
Two there. That's the spawn airplane.
Back half. He's going like green. Oh, he's in the back right now. Time.
Quick cut dead. One more on the hop up for green and one more cut.
Yeah, mid cut.
Just needed you.
I spawn back
mid.
green.
Be mid.
I'm going couple wall.
Mid.
Mid dead. One shot, couple wall. He's backed up, couple wall.
One market.
Might go plane.
He did go plane.
I
Dead.
spawn behind him. I'm going top blue. Yo, let him have green spawn.
Really
Let him have green spawn.
Market's really weak.
Green dead.
Top green.
Top green, one shot.
He's laying down top green.
I'm pitching top green. I'm pitching top green for P5.
And
He
it's
ready?
dead.
He's still top
Market,
green.
one shot. Oh, top green.
Market's shot.
And a great listening coming in from the side of Fortified Shadow as they do fall in the map. They go 3 dead, but again, they have paid the dividends into this map number 3. They are up big, about 100-ish points here, but they still need about another 100 to win this one. In the grand scheme of things, they cannot allow the side of Fortified Shadow to do the same thing they did in map number 1. They brought themselves close to striking distance, but never could get over that hump. And you see that happening again here on the map number 3. They are trying to find something here to get going their way. And FIFA just controlling the pace of play like he did in the last map. 24 and 13 from him. Porsche is 15 and 22. Not a great start. He reads the flank route, but just doesn't pick it up. Another one from TEC where they need to find these players, and they just can't. And shots through the walls are coming through. But you see the side of FORTIFI holding down this point. We'll see what they can do here. It's Zinc in the top map. Top red trying to find something interesting here for these players as the nade kills do go out and try to find something else. It is going to be TEC holding this time down for a little bit. Let's head into a listen-in with them and see how they sound holding down this P2 side as we head for rotations to P3.
Chris, continue to spawn.
Yeah, I'm gonna spawn.
Push
They're all going new. They're all going new.
Push through. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Are you top green?
Back right there. Shit on
Nice.
back.
Yo,
shit
leave me
Close,
red.
close,
Go.
CJ.
No, yeah, you got me. I hit him on sight.
One more on new. 2 new. Last 2 new. One plane heading and one
That's
pod.
something. Oh no, I can pinch new.
Top green.
Top green.
Top green.
Hit with a nade on time. He's just throwing
Yo, fly this guy time. Get him out. Just fly him. Double tell this guy.
Yeah, one time off.
Top green and then time. And then top green time and then push
Nice.
heady.
Top green, dead. Top green, shit on.
Nice. We had to just double tell the time. Like, just fly this guy time. Bottom ties. Everyone fly bottom. Fly bottom.
Alright,
Yeah, fly bottom.
five.
Okay, he just snakes.
Top bottom dead.
Yeah, okay, yo, another one.
Bottom.
Maybe a little bit of the frustration coming out of the side of TEC in this map number 3. You can hear the frustration in their voice, but they do get a 3 dead. Make it all 4 as they collect onto it and get the last little bit of time. They have the rotations to P4. They had this in the last one, but it did not go their way as Porsche is able to get some more kills on the tally for himself. We spotted him up at 15, and now he's back on to 20 here. Still neg, but it is a little bit better in the grand scheme of things. He's able to collect onto another one in the middle of the map before he gets taken out, as next he's trying to make this play from top blue happen. Because the teammates for the side of TEC are going to be spawning in the back. The nade kill comes on through. Evolve able to connect onto a big 2-piece, and now the wrap going to collapse here for the side of TEC, as they are within striking distance, that 40-point threshold. They have been here before, but they did not have the ability to clutch it up in the last one. Can they do it here now? We'll see if that happens. But right now, it is going to be the side of FORTIFI that are just holding down this point. But as I say that, the first player in does not get the kills that he needs to, as Zinc does go down. Teammates can't find the other players, and that's just going to be that into this hill. But the time is going to be rotated out to. This is a hard one to do. You need to play perfect COD if you're the side of TEC, and so far we have not seen that on the map number 2, map number 1 and 3. The 3 and 4, actually. We have not seen them play this perfect COD, this tight-knit COD. And again, they have someone there top green. They're able to take care of them, but the spawns do come out through the back as your player is pushed up through that 50-yard line. This is not the play you want to see, but this is going to be a very poor scoreline if they are able to keep it. Middle of the map play still happening, and Zinc able to get one. Time now getting collected by the side of FORTIFI, and Evolve able to clutch up it. And again, we'll see what can happen. Back and forth into the middle of the map again is going to be the side of FORTIFI. And this is where they look to make their claim for the series. 35 and 22, 39 and 20 from FIFA and Nexu. They are completely frying right now, but they are going to be able to get cleared out of the hill. And again, it is going to be the side of TEC taking the last little bit of time here onto the rotational of point. Nexu in the middle of the map, and Evolve able to collect onto 3. And again, Vissel able to have some kind of inkling of a play go their way. Zinc not having a great one, but he's still trying to pull himself back into that positive realm. It was the side of Porsche that was really negative already. He's 25 and 39. This is not what you want to see out of your main Slayer, but they are holding the hill time for now as the peaks start to get cred bally as Porsche connects onto a big two-piece. As his teammate clears out that one in through the middle of the map. That's going to be another 4 dead here for the side of TEC. Hold on now, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on to your horses. No celebrating yet. We'll see how this goes. And it is going to be the side of TEC holding down this P2 rotation. And for now, so far, so good. Hill time still not going the way of FORTIFI. This is going to get very hairy at the end. Who's going to be able to control this P2 side? And you see it from the side of TEC. They're pushing out maybe a little bit too deep, but as I say that, team kill comes in for FORTIFI. The hill time hold down for the side, and the first lead swap that we see for the side of TEC, but they need to get into this hill quick. And the kills still going every which way. Pinstripe kill feed for now. He's just playing his time perfectly. That 230 threshold has been hit. The contest does come on through. And again, the kill goes his way. His teammate's able to get it. But a back and forth going now. As again, these kills do not favor them. Do not say it's so for the side of TEC. You lost in a very close battle in map number 3. You need to win this one to keep alive in the series, and you go for dead. This is not what you need. You have done everything to bring yourself back into this one. Can they clutch up and win it? And it does not look like it's going to be so, as another 4 dead for FORTIFI, and they collect it, and it's going to be winner's round for birth for them, as it is a loser's round for the side of TEC. They get knocked down into it. And ladies and gentlemen, what a series. It's been close. A nail biter. I know the scoreline does not favor that, but you know, you split map 1 and then a 5-4, and then this one, a very close one. We almost went 5, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen tonight for the side of TEC, and it was an interesting one for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, we will be getting into an interview with the side of FORTIFI Esports in just a couple of minutes. Not FORTIFI Esports, FORTIFI Shadow. I do apologize again. Casted both the teams, so sometimes it's a little bit hard. I do appreciate you guys as always. As we head to the winner's circle, make sure you have some questions ready for the side if you really want them. We appreciate you as always, and we'll be back in just a couple seconds with that interview.
The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, or what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men, machine men with machine minds and machine hearts. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill their promise. They never will. Dictators free.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're joined in the winner's circle here for Fortified Shadows interview. We have Evolve in the booth. We appreciate it, as always, for joining up into the interview. But the first question here is, man, talk to me about map number 1. You come out with dominant pressure. You're able to take it. You're able to, they're not really a question at the end. They're able to bring themselves back a little bit, but you just had the dominant rotational power through the map. Talk to me what it's like to, play that map all the way through and then just know that your team was dominant in the respawn game modes tonight.
It was we got on earlier and scrimmed one match or a couple HPs beforehand just to get the gunnies warm, but truth be told, coming into it, our team hasn't scrimmed once this entire BO7 experience, so we kind of just load up and shoot.
And yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, with that being said, Fief and Vessel, this is Fief's first time playing on the roster with us. We normally have MV and Say Hi, which is, we call him B, but some things came up. Some people can't play. And, I was just lucky enough that Fief and Vessel wanted to fill and play with us.
Yeah, definitely so. And Thief himself has some great maps in the series as well. He does very, very good in that last one and in the Din Overload. Talk to me about that map. We won't go over the S&D, something you probably just don't really want to remember. A 6-1 isn't the best S&D scoreline. Just needing some work, like you said, in the scrims. So we'll go straight to that Overload. You guys, go up 3-1 at halftime, and they're able to score 3 scores back onto it, tying it up at 4-4. What are those last couple seconds as the clock is dwindling down, as your team scores that last point? What are the call outs from the team that need to happen and,
Uh,
have that clutch up scenario?
Truth be told, that's just Thief, bro. We had 3 dead, and then we went 3 dead, and it was a 1v1 situation on it, and he came in super clutch with the kill and the score within the last 10 seconds of the game, putting us up 5-4 to give us the win. So shout out Thief, major player,
Yeah.
bro.
Definitely so. He comes in huge with 3 seconds left on the clock to score that last, point to take the lead for you guys. And then we head into another hard point where it gets a little hairy at the end, but you guys just wanted it more. You were able to break the P2. But talk to me what it's like. You go through the map, you're leading the whole way through, and then all of a sudden that switch happens for this team. On the other side, if they're tech, where they, have this switch hit where they bring themselves back into the map, they're almost about to take it, and then you guys break and retake the map on your own side.
Uh, are you talking about P4 or map
Yeah,
4?
like, yeah, map 4.
Uh, to me, I had a bad series overall, so I made a lot of mistakes. Like mistakes are made, and I think I pretty much costed my team a pretty decent amount that game. So with that being said, once again just Vessel, Thief, and Nexu dropping I think 50 something kills EK
Yeah.
or I don't know. They
I
went
think he
crazy,
dropped
bro. I
he
got
drops
carried
46
hardcore.
without the assist on the tally for us. So, I mean,
Yeah.
EKI, he's might maybe even 60 up there. Huge numbers for him. And Thief also having huge numbers on the score tally too. But take me through that last P2 there for just a couple seconds. Uh,
Last P2.
the last
Yeah.
P2, they bring back themselves into the lead, and you're able to break it at the last couple seconds. Your whole team gets onto the hill and just holds it down for the entire time, getting those kills when they matter the most. What is it like to play with a team like you said that's maybe a little bit new to this comp scene, or maybe a little bit new to the team as well, and they're able to fill for you like that?
Um yeah, once again, shout out FIFA and Vessel. They came in super clutch to play and also big moments in game. With breaking the P2, it was kind of just like a bang out from both sides. It was really unfortunate that before P2 they got a full 60 off the P1 that brought them back in the game. They had a really good setup on that. And I know for sure I slowed down. I couldn't keep up at that point. I don't know what's going on. I've been playing since fucking 10 o'clock this morning. But yeah, once again, like it's I don't know, they're just better. Amazing
Yeah,
teammates.
his teammates are just better. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. And the last question we always do on the stream is maybe for the rest of the teams that you're going to be the next team that you're going to be matching up with in this winners round 4 now as you move on into the bracket, and the teams that are left up into this winner side. Is there anything that you want to say to those teams out there? Maybe a little bit of shots or some kind of play going through your head that you're seeing yourself play someone interesting as well.
Uh, well, our next matchup will be winners finals, and basically either we have 2 more games left or we have 3 more games left. If we lose the winners finals, we go to losers finals, then we'll play for that, and then if we win that, we'll go back to grand finals. But I don't really know who's left in the bracket. I'll have to take a look. But I mean, I have full confidence in my team and the people that I play with. So I don't have a doubt in my mind. Uh, like I said, today was a really bad day for me. I've been playing since 10 o'clock. I had a migraine earlier, and yeah, overall, I think Fortify Shadow will take it all.
You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He's calling it out. He's saying Fortify taking the whole open division bracket. We'll see if they can do so. But thank you, as always, for joining up into the interview and allowing us to cast the match as well. We appreciate you guys as always. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with the send off here in just a couple minutes. We'll catch you with the send off. See you in a couple seconds.
Awesome.
And we are back again, ladies and gentlemen. We will see what happens as you do see it there. They play Ascension Esports in the winners final. Thank you for that information. We'll see what's going to happen. It's going to be a great match. You heard it here first from one of the players as well. We'll see what happens there, though, if the side of Fortified Shadow can move on into that winners final or if it will be Ascension Esports. We'll see that in a couple days, I do believe, maybe next week as well. But ladies and gentlemen, for the side of TEC, they get knocked down into that lower side of the bracket. A really, really hard run is among them, but they can do so. So it's not unheard of, but at the same time, it needs to be, the rebound, especially on those respawn game modes. They did not look very good when it came down to it. They need to find some kind of inkling of this respawn game mode, bring themselves back to life, because the search is working really well for them, even through that. A strong team, for the side of Fortify in search as well. They try to play back onto it, but they get 6-1, and that's nothing to scoff at if you're the side of TEC, and if there's anything to take home for their side, that is definitely it. But the side of Fortify just dominate in the respawn game mode, and that's really what happened. Even though those last two maps do get very close, the 5-4, the 250 to, I believe it was like 236 even, it does get very close at the end, but it didn't really feel like TEC ever really had the inkling of going to be able to win one of those maps, unfortunately. And you saw it here first. We appreciate everyone for joining in, as always. All the you 17 souls that have been here from start to finish. If you're just joining up, you missed it, go watch it back on the YouTube. It's linked in the channel. And as well, make sure you get joined into the Discord as well. We appreciate you guys for joining up. If you do so, that's where you can ask us for a match. If you need a match, you'll see our live going live as well. We appreciate you guys as always for joining up, and we'll see you in a couple days. I do believe we have some matches coming in the near future, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel. Make sure you stay tuned to the main stages that are going to be happening as well here in a couple days from the Zoned Out Gaming League, and of course to Zoned Out. We appreciate you guys as always for allowing COD players and casters to have the opportunity, and big shout out, big shout out goes to Clam as well for the, bringing in some people from his stream as well, and for that Prime sub. But also, big shout out goes to my production guy in the back end of things, my boy Dre. He's been doing a lot of good work. You see all the flyover cams that have been happening. That's all been him. I really, I tried to help him when he first started those, but we have changed them up so much now that he's been able to do it by himself and be very, very good at it. So ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you as always, and we will catch you in the next one. This has been the Passion Pit with the real Invictus, aka Nick, and we'll see you later.